You're now watching Lena Blue TV.
That nigga said bounce house name. He told me he didn't even want to say his name, didn't he? He said bounce house man.
Hey, he was sitting there like that Kevin Hart shit, like, oh,
He was mad.
he was in the corner like, give me a poke.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like ever since you came, this place looked like a damn. Yeah. Right? Ever since you came back, you hear me? It's on you. Y'all gotta say some light. Tell us.
Last night was a block party.
No, that block party though.
After the other block party got shut down, we went to racetrack and we came back. When? The last night you saw the people? Close to 1,000 people here. I've never seen. There wasn't a lot of people here. About like 5 cars. There was a lot of people though.
I thought it was bad.
Yes, there was. You weren't loud, but you ain't here. I was condoning the music now.
It's like people from the gas.
People that already knew them. Yeah, people already knew.
So where was the block party at though?
I'm 17.
He's always sleeping on the couch because they get hung over and they wind up sleeping
No,
on the
that
couch.
was because John posted on Instagram talking about if I get 200 likes, I'll pour ice on my mama, which is me, and he tagged me on Instagram.
I was about to get in trouble.
Right, and then he goes.
I was about to get in trouble.
He goes posting on the
You were
post
supposed to get egg too.
talking about
your ass. You remember?
I'ma record it, and I was like, yeah. And you won't be sleeping on my couch on the weekends no more either. I told him, and he's like, never mind. Somebody else will record it. You know? So I was like, oh, I thought so. You tried to pour some cold water ice on me, boy.
They did me talking about Nicholas gets 20 comments, 2 shares. They egg me. So Dylan's talking about, okay, come on, we're gonna. I said, go ahead and try me.
Carmen was walking around with
next day. I had eggs in my pocket.
just in case they egg her. Cause she was ready to egg somebody.
I had my egg too, and I was ready too.
Yeah.
I was ready. You egged me. I'm sorry. We going back and forth. I was gonna leave though. I wasn't gonna stay here. I was gonna leave. You wasn't gonna see me for the next week.
John was like, hey, you see that post? I was like, I seen it too.
I said, oh no,
I still gotta do my mama.
And we called it truce, though, right?
Y'all
We called it
do that to
truce.
your boys. Y'all better not do that stuff.
We called it truce. I said, Dylan, don't egg me, and I won't egg you, but don't do this because I had those eggs in my pocket. I was ready.
For sure.
You better than you stupid. Hey, you good.
Man, this nigga take club.
So if we gotta get, like even if we just gotta use that one camera until that one dies, that's okay.
You see the wire and this shit feel weird.
Second thing. You don't do that in the interrogation.
She say put the wire on.
Hey Garcia, how was your day?
Doing well. How you doing today?
It was alright.
Good.
Can we turn
Turn the TV down every time you roll.
What'd you do all day?
Played with my kids. 1 o'clock I went to work. Got off around 4 o'clock. Came home, got dressed, and came over here.
Nice.
Yes. Louder, lower.
That's actually good.
Okay.
But that sun be kind of getting a glare, like.
Why the good die young? Why we all can't stay alive? Please love me while I'm here. Never cry when I die. We got one life to live, so let's live it big. Let the past be the past, man. It is what it is. Why the good die young?
Jay Garcia, what's up?
How you doing today? I'm doing well.
I'm alright.
Good.
I'm alright. Thank you for even just sitting down with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So let's just talk about the very beginning. You're from New Jersey.
I was born in Camden, New Jersey. I moved here when I was 2 years old. My mom and dad separated.
Yeah.
Mom left my dad. We moved in a 2-bedroom apartment with my aunt in Boca. It was probably like 5 or 6 people in there.
Yeah.
For a couple minutes. Yeah, so we moved to Boca. till my mom got on her feet. Got on her feet. We got our own apartment. And we all made a small transition. It was funny, we all made a small transition to Boynton. Like, my aunts moved here, then my mom and dad moved here. So, like, we all merged to Boynton. So, yeah.
So why Boynton out of all places?
I don't know. Good question. I guess stick with the family. When my aunts and everything decided to move down here, my mom felt, you know, that she wanted to be around her loved ones, and be around people that care about her, people that protect her and watch us as well. So we moved on a Greyhound.
Yeah.
Dad waving by. Got on that Greyhound and took a trip to Florida.
Do you remember like any of that?
I remember it vividly.
Wow.
Everything. Certain things you don't remember. Certain things you won't forget.
Yeah.
I remember that. My dad right at the bus stop looking at me. I'm saying bye.
Yeah.
And that's how it went.
Wow. So you moved to Boynton, but you moved back to Camden.
I moved back. I moved back when I was 16. Mom and dad didn't know what to do with me anymore.
Yeah.
Didn't want to go to school. I was never a troublemaker or anything like that. Just, you know, rebellion. Didn't want to listen. Didn't care about anything like that. So they figured if I moved back with my uncle, I would get back on my feet.
Yeah.
And I did. I did really well for a long time. Then I got in trouble out there.
Yeah.
Got sent back to Florida. Yeah.
So what place do you like better? What place are you more comfortable?
No, I'm way more comfortable here.
Here.
That's why I invited you here.
Yeah.
I'm way more comfortable here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't close the door here. We outside here.
Yeah.
It's home. It's home.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were a basketball star.
I was. Middle school. Name is still. Even from elementary, from playing at Ezel Hester Center, travel teams, middle school. Got my name on the wall in middle school. AAU tournaments with Coach Gibson at St. Lucia's. I played ball there. And I was focused. But again, my grades. I wasn't focused in school. I was focused on being the man and having all the girls and all that. Yeah.
So that was a distraction. That was what was...
It was everything. It was if I just focused on my sports, I mean, obviously, you know, my height, but I would have been good D3, D JUCO or something like that.
Yeah. So you're really good at shooting.
I'm small, so I had to learn how to shoot.
Yeah.
Had to do, you know, I handle ball rap, floaters as well. I do everything. I do everything.
Right. So at what age did you get into music?
16.
16.
Yeah. My brother was really heavy into music. Really heavy. He had a studio in his house. We'd probably be in there 10 o'clock at night to like 6, 7 in the morning. Just recording, falling asleep, recording, falling asleep. But I never took it serious because I was so loyal and dedicated to focus on, you know what I'm saying? It was his time. It was his time to shine. And I made sure I was there for him.
Yeah.
Pushed his music like it was mine.
Where is he now?
Yeah, he's still here, Maximilian. He just focused on other things right now, but he's still an amazing artist.
Yeah. Good. So the genre of music that you're into, you rap. But what are the things that you talk about?
I think I talk about more of just everyday life, what we go through. And when I say we, it's not, I'm not gonna say not privileged, but not the wealthiest of, you know, like we come from love. We don't really come from money like that. My family, we ain't got a lot, but we gonna laugh, we gonna joke, we gonna have a great time. So I talk about my life, I talk about other people's lives, I talk about what we go through in this world, society. I love telling stories. I'm a big metaphor, punchline artist, so you get a little bit of everything with me.
Right. So how important is that love and family?
Everything. I probably talk about my family on all my records.
Yeah.
On this album coming up. Talk about my family and everything. From, like I said, my cousin here, a replica of me, besides, you know, other things. But great athlete, 16 years old, did everything right. All it does is take one mistake. And that's how I felt about my life. I just wasn't focused.
Yeah.
So I'm here to change all that and bring the little homies with me.
Right. So your music, did it start off that way?
No. I used to talk about girls, talk about the clubs, you know what I'm saying? I think your music grows with your age.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing about maturity, right? When you're young, 16, 17, you probably don't even want to remember the things you used to do. When you grow, you mature, you look at the things you used to do and say, damn, that was me.
Yeah.
Damn, I had a 3X white tee, big jeans. Like, you know how it was. That was the style back then. So you just develop growth, and now I look at the kids that come around my aunt's house and they 15, 16, pants sagging.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what? But I can't say I was him. So yeah.
So when did you make that transition from that type of music and that style to the style and the music that you do today?
Probably when I had kids. I love my kids. I didn't want them to hear me talking about females or the club life, disrespecting women or talking about making it. Just, I don't rap like that anyway. Just in general, just talking about like that. I got kids that look up to me. I got little cousins. I got brothers. Just wanted to be more heartfelt, more family, more real, more honest. All my music, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you I drive a Bentley when I don't. I'm not gonna tell you I got $1 million when I don't. I'm gonna tell you I came from Rolling Green. We played tackle in the white sand, throw them up and bust them up a quarter for a little dilly.
Yeah.
That's where I come from.
Right.
Every summer, that's what it was.
So how important is it to tell the truth in your music?
For me, I think, again, I'm not going to be judgmental to any other artist, but if you're not telling the truth, you lying. Period. And it sounds so simple, but it's the truth, man. Like, what are you lying for? What is a filter on your music for? You putting filters on your face, your music, just for what? Cool points? Because then you get exposed in the end. Normally you do. You got somebody that's going to say, we really knew him. And I just wanted to, honesty is everything. You teach your kids that. Your parents teach you that. Don't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell when somebody's lying. And I'd just rather be honest with you.
Yeah. So when you had kids, like what else did it change about you as
Everything.
a person?
Oh man, I was in the club from Tuesday to Tuesday.
Yeah.
My cousin DJ Legato, he's a big DJ in Palm Beach. He moved to Los Angeles. He's doing excellent. But I was heavy in the clubs. I was heavy in the streets. I was meaning I was just out all night, not going home. But when I had kids, I was raised by a great man. My dad is amazing. He always taught me family first. He always taught me to be a dad first, everything comes last.
Yeah.
So I'm a dad first. I love being with my kids. I do nothing more, nothing less than be with them.
Right.
Yeah, and I love it to the fullest.
And you're also married.
Yes.
Yes. How long have you been married?
I'm engaged right now, but we are getting married next year. I've been with her for 6 years. That's my rock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my rock. She'll be here shortly, but yeah, that is my rock. She everything I didn't know, she knows.
Yeah.
And everything she don't know, I know.
Right.
So it's a perfect balance. It's a perfect balance. She's so mature, so smart, got a master's already. Just anything you want her to do, she can do. Anything she put her mind to, and she's helped me with everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, that's my rock.
Right. So how do you know the one when you have it in your hand?
See, we were just talking about that, right? With her, it sounds crazy, but I've been watching her on Instagram, right? So I'm like, yo, she is pretty, she's smart. So randomly, I just hit her up one time, and we hung out, we chilled. Fun fact, we hung out one time and didn't see each other for another year after that.
Wow.
Hung out one time. Reconnected a year after.
Yeah.
We never even asked each other out, boyfriend or girlfriend. I never asked her out.
Yeah.
Just went with it. It's my best friend.
Yeah. So it's best to just be honest, natural, and just let it go.
I think it was, I think when you try so hard, or like when you're looking, you never find it. Right? When you just don't want to be in a relationship, that's when you find that relationship. But when you looking like, damn, I need a girl, it ain't the right one. Or damn, I need a guy. It never really works.
Right.
It's the unexpected that makes it so awesome.
Right. You have 2 projects that are to be released.
Right. I have 2 projects done. And I'm working on my 3rd. So again, I started rapping 4 years ago and I stopped for a whole 4 years. We talked about it, family, kids. I enjoyed that so much. Quarantine helped me out.
Yeah.
$1 million.
What did it help you do?
Just everything.
Yeah.
I'm home. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I hear the new music. I hate it. I'm locked in. I'm picking beats. I'm going through them like crazy, and I just found the passion. I found the love, the enjoyment, the freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it so much. So I just locked in and was just writing, and then it became so easy, so easy. One album became two albums became three. I did 24 songs in 2 months.
How? Like, how is that even possible?
I have a connection with the beat. I can go through a lot of beats, but when you find that right one, as an artist, I think a lot of artists notice, so they'll relate to me. When you hear that right beat,
yeah,
the words come to you right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I go through it like that. It depends on how I feel, what I want to talk about, and it just hits me. And my writing ability is really fast, really, really fast. But I take my time, if that makes sense. Meaning I just don't say anything to make it rhyme. I put words together. I make sure I tell stories. I make sure it's honest. But when it's there, it just clicks. It just clicks, and I'm writing.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is the right beat for you? Like,
I'm more soulful, more deep. If you got instruments in it, think Maybach music. Mixed with a little Jada Kiss and Jay-Z, that's who I am. I like those type of beats.
Yes.
Because I love telling the stories that go along with the beats.
Yeah. You're Puerto Rican.
I'm Puerto Rican.
So do you incorporate like any of the instruments?
So it's crazy, right? All of us second generation family, we don't speak Spanish.
Really?
My cousins speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. None of my cousins
don't speak Spanish?
We don't speak Spanish. We don't dance Spanish. We don't nothing. And I guess again it's the environment that we grew up in. We were outside more than inside, so we're learning more from out here than in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, well I embrace the Puerto Rican artists, the Big Puns.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite artists.
Right.
I love the transition Pitbull did from, people don't understand, Pitbull was an aggressive rapper with braids and going crazy, and he made that transition to Mr. International.
Right.
And it just shows you what you can take your platform if you really take time and passion into it.
Right. But your wife,
My wife is Italian and Puerto Rican.
Italian and Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
But your kids, they speak Spanish. Yeah.
Nope.
No?
No, so I have my kids speak no Spanish, my wife speaks no Spanish.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Yeah.
But my family speaks Spanish.
But you understand it?
I understand some of it.
Some of it.
I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I understand some of it, not all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So I don't know. I think that'll be cool too, though. Like
embrace it more.
Incorporate the instruments.
I wouldn't have any bad thoughts of doing that. I just never, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not so deep into it.
Right.
I've never even thought about it. But that's a great idea, though.
So you just created a track with Mike Smiff.
I'm going to.
You're going to?
Yep, I'm going to.
So how did this?
I got the beat. So what happened was, Mike Smiff was random. He was on live, and he was like, "I'm giving artists this opportunity, do a track with me.
Yeah.
It's a battle. Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida. It's gonna be verse against verse. Whoever's verse is better, you stay on. Whoever's verse is worse, you get out of here."
Right.
And his brother Rondo was in the background booting people out. Get out. So I went 4 days straight.
Yeah.
Battling everybody.
Yeah.
Amazing artists too. Not just random artists, amazing artists.
Right.
And I made it all the way to the finals.
Wow.
All the way to the championship. Did it for the city.
Yeah.
It was big. Humbling experience. Appreciate Mike Smiff for it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do it.
Yeah. How were you chosen? Like, why did he choose you?
I was consistent. I'm consistent in everything I do to the point where I'm almost annoying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm almost annoying to the fact where I'm in your DM. Hey, hit me. Every time he on live, I'm clicking on it. So it went to the point he knew who I was as soon as I got on live.
Yeah.
Oh, Garcia, you better talk that shit.
Yeah.
You was in my DM, and so as soon as he saw me, he clicked on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
And man, I let it rip.
Yeah. So what do you say to the people that say, he's just pushing, or he's trying too hard, or he's just
you're not doing enough. That's the problem with people. Nobody gonna give you anything.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent in everything you do. If you're gonna trap, you gotta be the best trapper. If you're gonna be an artist, you gotta be the best artist. You gotta be the best boss. You can't sit on your ass. Who gonna give you something? Nobody. I'm out here because I'm so confident in what I do. I know if you hear me, you give me that opportunity, I'm gonna show you what I'm about.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stay consistent. I'm gonna stay on you. I'm gonna stay pushy because I have to be.
Yeah.
I have to be.
So how do you get out of that mindset of just like being complacent or just like, nah, I'm straight on that because
there's a reason I wake up.
And then it's pride too.
Yeah.
But you know.
It's a why. You gotta have a why. If you don't have a why in life, what's your purpose? Why are you waking up? I wake up for my kids.
Yeah.
I wake up for my wife. I wake up because I have to provide a family-orientated lifestyle for everybody, not just me. My aunt, I want to get them out of here.
Yeah.
They love it here, but it's bigger than that. It's big. I love them to death. They don't come last. They come first. That's why I brought you here. I want them to see it. I want them to notice that I want to do this for them.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your family. Your aunt and your family raised you.
So, like I said, wonderful mom, wonderful dad. But I like being in this environment.
Yeah.
Feel more comfortable, more freedom. So my aunt, Evie Baby, she is the youngest out of 4 sisters, I want to say. But she's the more, I'm not gonna say that. All of them are loving.
Yeah.
All of them are loving. All of them care. All of them are crybabies. All of them, for everything, will have our backs. But she's like the rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody plays their part, and they play their part amazing.
Yeah.
But when it comes to her, that's the rock of the family. And it's crazy because she's the youngest. So she let us play the field. She let us, you know what I'm saying, go out there. She let us jump the gate. She let us get in trouble. But when we got in trouble, she was on our ass. She had no problem being on our ass. And we knew that. It wasn't a fear factor. We don't fear her. We respect her.
Yeah.
We respect everything she says. So I'm the oldest cousin.
Yeah.
So I gotta show examples for all my little cousins. And they really, you know, they different. They different. You know what it is. This society, this generation, they different. And if I can show them we can get out of this and make it happen, why not? Why not me? I know I'm the oldest, but why not? I have family members that did time in jail that were young and got out, grown men. You know what I'm saying? My cousin right here, grown man now. I knew him, he was 16. He got out, he's 20, that's a man. You did things in prison, things happened to you in jail that I know nothing about. But I don't want little cousin to go back ever again. So it's my turn to do that for him.
Right. So how important is the male figure in the home?
I think it's very important.
Tell me why.
I think our generation and the new generation don't have enough father figures. Not saying a mom can't raise a child, but you need a father figure, even if it's a friend, a male embracement, someone just to show you the ropes. I think it's so important because it's guidance. My dad, like I said, father figure was everything to me. Yeah. My dad was there to talk about the birds and the bees. When I got in trouble, he was there with the belt. After the belt, he was there to hug me and tell me why you got the belt. And it's everything. Everything. You almost get lost if you don't have a father figure, because it's like you almost get emotional. In school, you see the dad dropping off their kids and you don't got a father. You look at that relationship like, I wish I had that. Right? So I don't take anything for granted when it comes to being a role model for the youth or for my kids. Right? I tell my kids to be the best but remain humble. That's key. I want you to be the best at everything you do, but humbled about it. You're never cocky. Nobody like a cocky person. Nobody. So that's how I am. I think being a role model and a father figure is everything to me. Yeah. Everything.
Wow. So, with what's going on today, as far as you know, the George Floyd and like everybody else is just, you know, just losing their lives like senselessly. Like what's your thought on that? First of all,
I think it's been happening forever, right?
Yeah.
They're just filming it now. That's the scary part. We get to see what's going on. Fear. I think police are scared. I think they're just, I'm not calling them cowards, I might be calling them cowards, but I just think they're scared of, and they're intimidated by a man, a presence that is not scared of them, dominance. So they don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
They judge us. They see us how we dress. They see how the chains, the golds in our mouth. So they scared of that. They're not used to that. I'm not saying every police officer, but a lot of police officers don't come from this. So they look at us like, oh, I gotta pull the gun out.
Yeah.
Cause I'm scared of him. So any slight move,
Yeah.
I'm putting my hand, oh, he moved too quick. Any movement, they're paranoid. I think they're scared. George Floyd was a great protester, but they want to get a negative side of him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been to jail. He's been this. That gave you a reason to do what? To kill him? That gave you a reason to have 4 cops all laying on him with handcuffs on? What was your purpose? Was he fighting? Because the videos we've seen, he was calm.
Yeah.
He had his hand behind his back.
Right.
So what? And now you tell us the protesting and the looting is a problem? How about the killing? How about the shooting? Has that been a problem? We just ignore that? It never happened?
Not only do I recognize the fight that you all put up for us, I also recognize the disapproval or the negativity from both sides. Like, I just seen a video where a lady, she was just stating, oh, I hate all black people, just kill them all, blah blah blah. And even on the other hand, I've known of a black man that said what I stated earlier. Like, they were just like why is this fight your fight, and you guys don't really care about us, blah blah blah. But how do we hold our own kind accountable for expressing love towards one another?
Okay, so it's a great question. I think just unity. I think more communication and stop listening to other people. Listen to each other directly. Speak. Don't always judge of what you hear. Judge of what you know. Don't be a character of what you see in the street or what you hear in the music. Actually get to know each other. Actually speak to each other, and you'll understand that most of us go through the same fight. Yeah. Most of the people that you don't like, you don't even know why you don't like them. Get together. Together we're stronger than being apart. So no matter what race you are, and I'm not talking about Hispanics or African Americans or Caucasian, I'm speaking about everybody. Unite, get together, because power together is way better than than us separated. Right. And that's how I feel. I feel like we should just be together more and communicate with each other, no matter what color you are.
Yeah. So, could you give us a little history on Afro Latin Americans or Afro Latinos?
You like mix?
Like how? Okay. Because they say that we're all the same, and you all are black also.
Okay.
How? Could you give us a little background?
I don't know if I think most people talk about the same judgmental parts where if we get pulled over in the wrong neighborhood, we'll probably get the same treatment as well, because they judge us so much on what our appearance is instead of who we are. Again, if I'm driving down Palm Beach Island, it happened to me numerous times, and I'm just driving, I get pulled over all the time. It's no reason, it's just the truth. It's because of they judge me for my character, they judge me for what I look like. So maybe on that aspect, it's a fearful thing where if someone that is not a little darker, more lighter, they won't get pulled over because they fit the description a little bit more than a kid with his hat on and his jewelry on, and so I understand that's the similarities is also that if you think about it, a lot of Hispanics and African Americans, they hang out always, because I think we relate to each other so much that we become family, man. It's like, I want to support everything you do, and I support everything you do, because we almost come from the same struggle.
Right. What about the Hispanics or the Latinos that identify with being white? Like, why do Why do they try to separate themselves from
who they
I
are?
know they have black aunties, black uncles.
Okay. I think maybe, and I don't know any, but if we're talking about it, probably because they're feared of what people might think about them and who they really are. So they hide behind someone that they're not. And they're really not speaking the truth or living the truth. They're living off an identity that they feel like they have to create because society will treat them better and society will look at them as a whole, but we'll never look as a whole to certain people, right? Because they're always going to just like, Trump says he wants to build a wall. For who? Hispanics. Because half of the Hispanic culture is the one causing the trouble, the gang related, the killing, quote unquote, right? We'll say quote unquote, but what's the other half of being Hispanic? You know Hispanics for being hard-working people.
Right.
You know them from busting their ass 9 to 5 overtime, doing the extra that they have to do to provide for their family. They don't talk about that.
Right.
They don't talk about how they get up, they work, they get up, they work. Trump should know he hired all of them at Trump International. But you want to, downgrade the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Chinese. That you downgrade everyone, but you don't downgrade your culture. They say Hispanics, African Americans are so dangerous. I've never heard a Hispanic or African American shooting up a school. I never heard of a Hispanic or African American shooting up a movie theater. Why don't we talk about that? How do those people get pushed under the rug and they get to step on our rug and step on us? That makes no sense to me. We don't do none of that. Why don't we talk more about that and less about the hard-working people that are trying to get out of their countries to come over here and make this country better?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they have, like, they know that they're not, this dominant type of people, and I feel like this is exactly why they put us down.
Right.
Because they know who we are. Like you said earlier, they know exactly who we are.
Right, because again, like I said, power, numbers are power. That side, they stick together, man. They're so deep. They understand each other. They try to work with each other, and we do such a bad job of trying to tear each other down. That's why the protests and everything that happened, I hate that it had to happen that way, but look how much people are coming together. Right? In my lifetime, I've never seen so much unity.
Yeah.
Why does it have to take when they can't smell the flowers for it to happen? Is this going to continue? Are we going to stay together like this? We don't know, but I hope it does, because this is a wonderful thing to see. Kyrie Irving in the NBA saying, hey, we can't play basketball for them. This is an important time to be in these streets and take care of our people.
Wow.
Right? Of course they want to see us playing ball, dribbling the basketball. I felt that when the lady told LeBron, shut up and dribble a basketball. That's what they think of you. You going to get on that TV and they going to watch you, but they don't care about nothing else. So I respect Kyrie for that.
So no matter how much money you have or the status that you have, they still look at us the same way.
They have to. Because overpowering them will be crazy. They'll do everything in their power before we take over. When I say we, again, I include the people that believe in everything we believe in. I'm not talking about we as Hispanics, African Americans. I'm speaking on every culture, every race. If you believe in the movement, if you believe on everything that's going on, I'm speaking to you. If you honestly can sit back and see what happened that day with that knee on his neck and say, oh, he deserved it, or Black lives, all lives matter. We understand that. We totally get it. We're not talking about that right now, right? We're talking about what happened. Let's talk about it more. Why? And I give so much praise and so much props to the cops that are Caucasian, are saying, you know what, I'll walk with y'all. I seen the video, cops say, I'm going with y'all, let's go. They believe it. They believe it. And the bad part is that the ones that really believe it, they're not talking because they're scared of what that side of think of them. We got to be more vocal. We got to be more honest. Everything is truth and lies. Truth and lies, we believe fairy tales. We believe Santa Claus. We believe the Tooth Fairy. We believe in, let's be honest with each other. And that's why it's so okay to lie in your music. That's why it's so okay to be not you, but do what other people think they want you to do. And it's not right. Be honest. Be yourself. You'll go so much farther just being you.
Yeah. How does it feel to be you?
I'm good. I'm so good at where I'm at. I'm not the hardest kid in the world. But I'm well connected with everybody because they know, oh, Lil John, that's what they called me growing up. Obviously, I am little, and my name is John. Lil John ain't trying to be nobody but who he is. I can go to any street, any hood, cause I'm me. I'm me. I had friends and family cook up in houses I lived in. I've never did that. I don't smoke. I don't drink. But I'm around it. I am who I am. And I preach that to my kids. Be you. Smoking and drinking don't make you cool. It's not a bad thing. But you don't got to follow the trend. You don't got to be them. Be yourself. They're going to respect you regardless. You don't got to be tough. You don't got to be hard. Be who you are. And that's how I've been my whole life. I've never followed anybody. I walk forward with my shadow behind me. So that's who I am.
So what would the world be like if everybody was just them?
Man, that'd be something that is well, we should see more of. But I think it would never happen because of social media, IG, what we see on TV, TikTok. Think about it. You have so many filters on your phone.
Right.
You got so many filters on social media. They don't want you to be you, right? So, oh man, look at her butt. Let's make that fake. Look at her chest. Let's make that fake. Look at his nose. Make that fake. Look at, oh, you going bald. Let's put hair in your. Like there's grown men putting implants in and weave and hair. Like, bro, you're a man. You going bald, bro? Go bald. It's your life. It's whatever happens. It's so much fake going on in this life that I think they're just scared to be themselves. And if more people was themselves, this whole world, this whole society would be better. Because there's a lot of people that go out there and don't live that life. And they in that car with people that really live that life and they scared. But you think they want to tell them that they scared? They can't. So I'm going to take that ride with you, and then when I get pulled over, guess what? I'm pointing at you. Because I ain't going to jail. You don't got to be that person. Hey, bro, I'm cool. Y'all go do that. I'll see y'all when y'all get back. All right, bro, no problem. Be that person. So that's how I feel.
So why not worry about what people say about you because you didn't go on that ride?
Because the people that, man, it's so many people that don't really love you, that don't really care for you, because if them people in that ride know what they're going to do, they're going to say, little bro, stay home. You ain't built for this. We'll see you when you get back. Family, you're not built for it. It's okay. A lot of people don't have friends surrounding them that'll do that. A lot of people will say, bro, you soft. Oh, you so scared. And that's where it comes from. That's exactly where it comes from. It comes from fear of being judged. Of they're going to think of me soft. Or I'm not going to be cool enough. So I got to pretend that I live this life. No, you got the wrong people around you. If somebody says you changed and they're mad at that, that's not your friend. You're supposed to change. Right? If you do the same thing every year, I don't want to be around you. You're not growing. So if somebody say, bruh, you ain't from the hood no more. Bruh, you changed. You come around once. I'm supposed to. If I'm still here every day, I'm not growing. And I want the best for you. And that's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to say you lame or nothing like that. I want growth. I want success. I want positivity for everyone that I really care about. And the ones that don't care about me, I'm cool with that too. We don't got to speak to everybody.
What type of energy does that take to say, just, you cool, like, you know, this ain't built for you, or you know, what you just said, like what does that take to like just be
It takes
honest?
a lot of guts. It takes a lot of, I think so because you want to be around the cool people. You want to be considered popular. So you being different is not bad, right? Different is actually a good thing. But in this life, in this society, different is weird, right? Different is so weird. Like, bruh, we don't do that. We do this. Nah, y'all do that because everybody else do that. I want to be different. You went right. I want to go left. Yeah. And I think more people should be like that, man. Again, it goes back to the same thing. If people care about you, they want the best for you. They don't want to put no harm, no damage, no pain in your heart. They want you to grow and be successful.
So, man, what's to come? What should we expect from you in the future?
A lot. So we got the return, and right after that, Encore will be coming out right after that. A lot of visuals. I got a song coming out called Circle of Life. And y'all thought Young Kings was powerful. Circle of Life is going to be amazing. It's a record that you can just close your eyes and relate. Just relate. It's going to be so powerful. The video is going to be a movie. After Encore, I got a mixtape coming out. Again, I come from that generation of Lil Wayne and Lloyd Banks and G Unit and D Block. So it's going to be all instrumental beats. And I'm just going to go crazy on every single one of them.
You also have a clothing line?
I have a hat line called Forever Live Life. It's dad hats. And basically it's Forever Live Life. You were given this life because you're strong enough to live it. We all go through something, but guess what? You're going to live through it. And you got a story, so tell it. Forever Live Life. We only got one life. Live it. So that's what my hat stands for.
Forever Live Life. Wow. If you could leave anything with the youth or just anybody around the world, what would you say?
Be you. Be you. Camera, be you. Don't be nobody else, man. Tell your story. We all have a story. And if you grew up privileged, tell that story. And if you come from the slum, tell that story. You come from a midway house where it's not the best, but it's not the worst, tell that story. Don't fabricate. Don't crop nothing out. Don't be yourself. People will relate. Everybody can relate to something about you. And that's where I'm at. I'm a kid from Camden, New Jersey that was raised in Florida that played basketball, didn't make it because I was hard-headed, and I'm telling everybody that's around me to be better than me. That's who I am.
Right. And how important is it to state your testimony, to express it?
Important because, again, it goes back to we got one life. What is your legacy when it's all said and done? What are they going to say about you? What are they going to say about him? What are they going to say about me? He was cool. I don't want that. Right? Legends, icons, you live forever. When I die, we're going to talk about Michael. Either Michael, Jackson, Tyson, Jordan. When I die, we're going to talk about Biggie. We're going to talk about Pac. We're going to talk about Jay. That's where my legacy's at. And I'm not saying I'm them, because I'm nowhere near them. But that's what I want to be. I want to be that powerful. And I ain't going to stop till I get there.
Wow. That's been great. Thank you.
I appreciate everything. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the movement and the support that you give to the local artists, man. And guys, let's just keep it going. Let's stick together and be honest with each other. Thank you. Let's do it.
All right. That's been great.
Thank you.
So we got, tell me your name again.
Ada Rodriguez.
Ada Rodriguez. Rodriguez. How you say it with the accent?
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. So tell me a little bit about Jay Garcia. What type of child was he growing up?
Oh, he was a good kid. He was a good kid. He was sports. He was always into football, baseball, softball. He played every little sport. My sister tried to put him into everything. The only one he probably was never into was soccer.
What type of love did he bring into the household?
All my nephews bring love into my household. My house was the house where all my nephews, including John, his brother, my nephew Daniel, my home was the home that everyone wanted to come to.
Right. What was his personality like? Like, how did he stand out?
Oh man, personality. He was a tough one. He was a hype one.
Yeah.
He was the one that you couldn't tell him that he wasn't wrong because he was always right. Yeah.
So now that he has little babies of his own,
Oh yes.
are they like him at all?
Not at all. I think probably, you know what, his older one, Deshaun, is for sure. I think like his dad.
How have you seen him change since he's had a family and a fiance?
Major change. Major change. He's settled down. When I say settled down, it's not that he was out there, but now he is a responsible homeowners, you know, working hard for what they want, you know, day to day, waking up early to take care and be responsible for his family.
Yes. How important is family?
Wow. To me, see, this is gonna make me cry.
Family's everything.
Family's everything to me. My nephews, my babies, my godson. I raised him since he was. That's my son, I say, because I've raised him.
Right.
He was gone 4 years, and that was the worst. I went through everything, depression, anxiety, everything during that time. My family is number one to me. I will go above and beyond for them. I'm everyone's babysitter. When anyone needs me and they call me, I'm here.
Yeah.
And my doors are always open to anyone, you know. I mean, their friends, them, you know. My godson, which is, I consider him my son.
Yeah.
You know, I got my niece, who's I consider my daughter. I've had her since she was 9 months. And she's 11 now. She just graduated from 5th grade. She went into 6th now.
Congratulations.
So that's another, but my family is number one.
Yeah.
My nephews and my sisters.
Yeah.
Those are my babies.
Yeah. He said that you were in contact every day with him.
I talk to him 2 to 3 times a day.
Wow.
I try to go to Lake City, which is a 5-hour drive.
Wow.
I try my best to go twice a month. When I could. When he was closer, I would go pretty much every week to visit him. I would speak to him every day, but I wrote him letters maybe 2, 3 times a week. Just to tell him and remind him that I love him and that I'm there for him. I will always support him.
Right.
Everyone does, and you know, everyone does and make mistakes. No one's perfect. We just gotta live and learn from it and become a better person.
Right.
You know, he wasn't a bad kid. You just sometimes get yourself mixed in the wrong group, and you follow the lead where you shouldn't. You know, I'm praying to God that, you know, from this day forward, he becomes a better person, a better man, and becomes a good father, and he does.
Yes.
You know, he's working, so there was not a day that I did not speak to him or made sure that I had minutes on my phone so that call could come through, you know, and it was a lot, but I would never turn my back on him.
Right.
Never.
And I know
him or any of my nephews, you know, I would do for all.
And I know that's very important to just keep in contact. You know, just to have that support, or just know that you can have someone to go to. You know?
Sure. There's a lot of people in there, I remember him telling me that, you know, I would ask about other kids and they don't get visits.
Yeah.
They don't get contact. They don't get letters.
Yeah.
What's your win?
That's something that's important for them to be there, receive a letter.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, get that excitement.
Right.
And that feeling of someone's thinking of
Yeah. Someone actually cares.
And I for sure do.
I done been through so much pain you niggas don't know. My dad said you ever have fears, a man you don't show. Convinced of snitching in school, This new generation that'll get your family kidnapped with no hesitation. My first raid, I was 14, chilling with Dub. I got out, he stayed in. He was looking at a dub. The streets cold, cops killing like it's legal. Started with his nose, then played with that needle. I don't fuck with too many. I got 6 bros that'll carry the casket. My bitch bad, but she still carried the ratchet. 50 baby, let her hard-headed jit stay at her crib. So when I got it, man, she got it, bruh. That's real life shit. You can't walk in my shoes if you bitch made. Quarter for a little dilly. My favorite flavor was pink lemonade. Them hard times in the field made me salad. And if I got it, then my whole squad got it. We got it.